So hi everyone. So again I'm coming here to bring one more Python program, placement Python program, that is append content of one text file to another text file. So you already having two text file that is having content. The second text file content is getting appended to the first text file. So you will be having one text file content and the second text file content. So second text file content will be added to the first, appending to the first text file. So this program, we are doing it through the Python. Today we are going to do it through the Python. So this is our first Python file program. So how to use the file, how to open the file, how to read the file, how to write the file, all this we will see over here. Okay. Those who doesn't know how to read the file, how to write the file, how to append the file, and see that carefully and listen to me carefully. Okay. So now let's go to the program. So again, I will go ahead with our ideally only this time. So most of the times we use ideally because we don't want too much problem to come. Hmm? So let's use ideally today. So our program is what that appending the second text file to the first text file. Already there is a content is there. Okay. Now I am going to take a new file. So what is my cons here? Here is what is that I am going to do is appending, right? Appending one file the another one. So what I'm going to say is this is a Python program. So I'll write it as a Python. So append content and content of second text file to the first text file. Already the first text file is having the content. Okay, so I'll be noting already the first text file will be having what? The content. So you have to use three quotes. That's why it's showing that black color over here. So you should use, if you use three quotes, it won't show you. So already the first text file is having content. So you are appending to that. Okay. Okay. So first text file already it's having the content means I'll show you the first text files over here. Have a look here. Already I have taken the text file for you guys. So this you see here, I have a student text file which is having contents like name, class. You have a first name is Tina's name, details. Second is Rinsi's. Third is Pooja's and Vinci. This is student file. Now I had one more file. That is student one. You can see two files I having. Okay. So this is first file I am having. This is first file I'm having. And this is the second file I'm having. Okay, so two files. It's here, right? First file, Tina, Rinsi, Pooja, Vinci. So second file I'm having Ram and Sita. So second file content, that student one file, it will be going to append to the first file. It's going to append to the first file. That is my program. Okay. So now let's do the program. So now let's do the program, how we are going to do that. Okay, so already written. Now, next I have to write how to like input the file, right? So you have to write now entering the file, okay? So I'll write it here. Entering the file names, okay? So I'm entering the file names here. So first file, I use first file as my word, is equal to input In the input, I am asking enter the names of the first file. So you are entering the names of the first file over here. You are asking, okay? So you are asking to enter the name of the first file over here. Okay. Then again the same typical way. I'm asking one more. That is second file here. Second file. And here I am asking them to enter the second file. Okay, second file. So first file and the second file already I entered here. Okay. Now the thing is I need to open these files. I need to open these files in the read mode. So opening both the files, opening both files. Which mode? I have to open in read mode, in read only mode. Right now I need to open the file in the read only mode to read the content, to read the content. Okay. Read the content. So I'm opening this to read only mode to read the content. Okay. Now, how do you open these files? So first file, I'm giving an object called F1 is equal to, I use a function called file or function called open. This is a file function. Open. I have to say open. So what is that first file? You are using this file. So whatever file name you're giving over there, that file's name will be here. So that file, need to read it in the which mode? Read mode. Need to read it in the read mode. That's it. That file has to be read in the read mode. Like that. You need to read the other file also. That is F2. I'll give it as F2. That is the second file. And the second file need to read it also in the read mode. So both the files I have read it in the read mode. Now everything is there in the F1 and F2 and I created object. Now what I have to do is now I have to use this read. You have to read it, right? So before reading, I should show the content. After reading, I didn't append to the first file. So I should show the content. This is the content in the first file and this is the content in the second file. So I am going to print it to the, so I said printing the contents of the files before appending. So I am printing the content. So first I am going to print the first file content of the content of first file before appending. So this I am showing over here. So okay, first file content before appending. Okay. So you can see here this content. I wanted the content to print on the next line. So I put /n. Okay. Now what I have to say is, from where should I read and print it? I have to read from the F1. I have to read from the F1 dot. I should use a function called read for reading. So it will read and display over here. Okay. So same like scenario. I am telling now the next file. Okay, I'll put one small space and put it. Okay, so that you guys will understand. So what I say is I put /n here, so that little space will come. Okay, so this is the second file. So second file is, this is the second file. Second file we are not appending. Second file we are not appending. We are putting that to first file. before appending to first file. Okay. Okay. So what is second file? That is F2. Okay. So F2 also read and showing, right, guys? So I didn't do append here. Right now, I'm just printing it out. Okay. Just printing. So reading is done. Now, these two files, I am telling them to close it. You have to close it. If you don't close, how will you do it? You have to close. I have to close this bracket. Okay. So I have to close this. So I am telling closing the file. Telling to close. First one I'll say F1 dot close. Okay. Second one I say F2 dot close. So I close both the files right now. Now next thing is I need to open in another mode, not this mode. So what mode I have to open? I have to opening first file in append mode. First file should open in the append mode. And second file in the read mode. So first file in the append mode and second file in the read mode. Okay. So I will use again one more. I close that now. So I'll create another object called F1 is equal to open file. Open file. Open. You have to use, open. In that, what is that file name we have? That is first file, right? So first file is the first file. And that you have to tell here, first file. And you have to tell us in append mode. Well, how do you say append mode? Append and like, this one. How do you say? You have to append at the last, okay? So you have to say in quotes A and say plus. Like this, you have to say. So this will become appending mode. Now, second while, same scenario, like you have to do it in the read mode. Right? So you have appending mode and reading mode you already done. Now we need to append it. How do you append it? You have to again say appending the contents, appending the contents of the second file. Second file to the first file. Okay. So how do you append? Who is the first file? F1, right? F1 dot, for appending, we use the function called write, W-R-I-T, write. In bracket, from where to append, we have to use F2. We have to use F2. So that, so you see here, I am reading from the second and writing to the first. So it is already done, now done, right? So after appending, you have to say one more, it will be coming on the last, right? So you need to put the cursor on the first. So you have to say relocating the cursor of the files at the beginning. So you are telling relocating to the beginning. You have to point the cursor to the beginning because it will append and stand there. We don't want to stand it there. We have to stand it at the beginning, right? So we say relocate and point it to the at the beginning. How do you make it relocate at the beginning? You have to say f dot seek. F dot seek, in that you say 0. 0 means the beginning point. Again, you can say f dot f2 dot seek, and that also you can tell them in the beginning. So both has been done. Okay, done. Same. Now, after appending, you have to again show to the user, right? Print it. So same thing, we will print it again here. Same thing, we will print it again here. We will say to print. So print the content of the file, not before, after appending. After appending. Even the second file also you show them after appending. It doesn't have any effect, but first file will have an effect. You can see that it got appended. So after doing this, you can close these files. So it is better always close the files, because otherwise again when next time when you reopen it will get corrupted. This much only we have to do. Okay. So guys, you understood. So this is the thing. So what we done is, I'll explain you later. Then first let's run this program and see that whether. So what is my file to be appended? I showed you right here, guys. So there are two files. One is student. I created one student file which is having Tina, Rinsi, Pooja, and Vinci. 4 guys are there. I am saving into this same location, or you have to tell the path name. So I'm saving in the same location over here. Okay. So this is my student file, same location. Okay, I saved it. It's already there. Saved it. Okay, like that I have another second file. This is my second file which is having Ram and Sita. This is also I'm saving into the same location, or else you have to give the full path. Okay, second file. So I have two files. Okay, that is student and student1.txt. So student.txt and student1.txt. Now this program also I'm saving. I'm saving now and saving into the folder. Copy file. I'll make a copy file. That's it. So I made this file also now. Fine. Everything. So guys, once again, I'm telling I have a file student. You can write anything. It's not necessary that you need this student only. You can have anything, any content, let it be there. So I have content of some students' names, class, total, and average. Another file having a content of two more students, which is having the name, class, and that I need to append it to the first file called student. That's what I had written this program. Now I'm going to run this program now. This program, I'm going to run it, right? So let's see this program, how do we run it? So you have to run by run module, okay? So when you run, you can see if there is any errors, it will show you. Asking the file name, okay? I'll give the student, that's my file name is student dot, you have to give the extension also, txt. So what is the second file name? Student1.txt, right? So you can see the first file's content, it has been showing over here, right? First file's content, Tina, Rinsi, Pooja, Vinci, right? And second file content, it is saying Ram, Sita, and this one, right? After appending, you can see that here, this is first file, second file content also it got appended, right? And then you can see that second file content. So it is already there, right? So now you have to see whether it's really appended or not. So what I do is I close this and I'll show you once again. So close this and I'll go to that location and show you the student file and show you. Is it really appended or not? So I'll go this file and I will open the student file and see. You can see the second file also got appended, right? Name, Ram, Sita, this all got appended over here, right? So this is how my second file get appended to the first file. So once again, I'll explain you the program. Have a look to this program. Here there is no logic in behind this. This logic is this only. Here you are using the first file, that is student.txt. Here you are using the second file, that is, here you are using the first file called student.txt. And here you are using the here what file you are using? Student.txt. Okay, here what file you are using? Here you are using student student1.txt. Okay, so that student1 and both are there. I'm reading in which mode here, guys? Read mode. Read mode. So how do you open a file? By using the open. Open, you are passing the first file in the read mode, passing the second file in the read mode. Okay. Then after that, I'm printing. I'm printing. So how do I print? I say content of the first file before appending. How to print? You are F1. It will have the content. From there, you read. So it will read and print there. And then I'm putting 2 lines. That is why I said slash. Then F2, I'm from there, I'm reading. Okay. Then I'm telling them to close the files. Both the files, close it right now for see. Now I have to reopen. Open again. F1 should open in which mode? First file only, append mode. Append mode we use A+. And second file, read mode. We should use read mode. Same student and student1.txt we have. Now what is the next thing what we are doing is, we are reading from the second file, that is F2. F2.read. We use the function called read, and that we are writing to F1.write. We are reading the content and writing to F1. Okay. So that means it got appended everything over there. After that, it comes to the last file's last place, right? And so we have to bring the cursor to the beginning. So to bring the cursor to the beginning, so what we are saying, we say relocating the cursor to the files at the beginning. For that, we use a function called seek. Whatever number you are telling there, that location it will relocate. Now, I want to relocate to 0. 0 is the beginning. So I say seek 0. So F2 seek 0. So both will go to the beginning after appending. Now again I am telling to read the content. So it will read from the file and print it over here. So this time it will read all the appended content also I am printing it. Again put 2 lines. The second content also it's reading and printing. Then we are telling to close it. So after closing, you will be getting like this, right? So when you see this output over here, you can see here everything appended properly and things. And even if you open the file also, you can see that the files got appended. So this is how this program is doing. So if you guys don't know how to append the program, how to append a file from one file to another file. So learn this properly and you will understand how to do. And it's a very, very easy one. So it's like one time learning only, learn this properly. So any file if you get, you can append it very fast. So this is a file reading, writing, appending program. It's a very simplest way I have showed you that how to read the file, how to write the file. So easy. You guys can do it so fast. So learn this properly. If you have any doubts, you can put it on the comment section. I will answer it. And if you need any other programs also, you can put in your colleges, in your anywhere, wherever you feel tough with your programs. You just put it in the comment section. I will surely look into that. And if possible, I will put that video for you guys. So please don't hesitate to ask me. You can ask. This YouTube channel is meant for you guys only. So keep learning from me. And I'll be like anyway, this year is getting end to 2024 is getting end. 2025 is that tomorrow we are coming into 2025. Hope next year we'll bring lot of programs to you guys. Lots of programs. Not only in Python, we'll bring lot of programs in Java. We'll bring lot of programs in full stack. Everything I'll be bringing you. Even the interview questions also. Even and students or everybody feel free to ask me. And this is a free channel. Nobody don't have to pay for me, right? Okay, you can surely read how much you want. You can surely go for it. You can do it. And any comment, you can ask me. You can openly talk to me. Okay. So guys, please subscribe and your friends also share it. Everybody let learn, and those who have been tough in the program, let them learn it. So share, like, even notification also, please do it. And like, help, we just support us, support our channel to grow bigger and bigger. So thank you guys so for listening this. So tomorrow again we will be bringing with another video. So if anything is necessity for you guys, please put the comment. Thank you so much.